A boyfriend's parents said I needed to see the baby's room and then locked me inside of it. I'd been dating Marcus for 8 months when he finally invited me to meet his parents at their house outside the city. The drive took an hour, and Marcus seemed nervous the whole way, drumming his fingers on the steering wheel and checking his phone at every red light. When we pulled up to the house, it looked normal enough. 2-story colonial with a nice lawn. His parents, Rachel and Paul, were waiting on the porch. They were polite but intense, studying me in a way that made my skin prickle. Rachel kept touching my arm and asking questions about my family, my job, where I grew up. Paul barely spoke, just watched me with this strange expression I couldn't read. After dinner, Rachel stood up abruptly and said, I absolutely had to see the nursery they'd prepared upstairs. Marcus looked confused and said they didn't have a nursery, but Rachel cut him off with a sharp look. We've been working on it for months, she said firmly. It's for the future. Something about her tone made me uneasy, but I followed her upstairs while Marcus stayed behind to help his dad with dishes. The nursery was at the end of a long hallway. Rachel opened the door and gestured for me to go in first. The room was fully decorated, a white crib in the corner, rocking chair by the window, shelves stocked with diapers and baby clothes. I walked in to get a better look, and heard the door close behind me. The lock clicked. I spun around and tried the handle. It wouldn't turn. Rachel, I called through the door. This isn't funny. No response. I banged on the door and yelled for Marcus. Nothing. I pulled out my phone, but there was no signal. And the windows had bars on the inside, painted white to blend in, but definitely there. I started really looking at the room then. The baby clothes on the shelves were organized by size, newborn through 12 months. But there was a dresser in the corner, and when I opened it, I found women's clothes. My size. I pulled out a shirt and my hands started shaking. It was the exact shirt I'd been wearing in a photo Marcus took of me last month, a photo I'd never posted anywhere. In the closet, I found more clothes. All my style, all my size. Jeans, dresses, pajamas, things that looked exactly like items I owned. On the nightstand next to the rocking chair, there was a framed photo. I picked it up and felt my stomach drop. It was me. A picture I'd never seen before, taken from a distance. I was walking into my apartment building. I didn't even know this photo existed. There was a small bathroom attached to the nursery. In the medicine cabinet, I found prenatal vitamins. A positive pregnancy test in the trash, but I wasn't pregnant. I'd never taken a pregnancy test. Under the sink, there were boxes of more tests, all positive. Then I saw it. A stack of papers on the changing table, medical records with my name on them, but I'd never been to this doctor. The records showed ultrasound appointments, test results, due dates, an entire pregnancy documented in detail, except none of it was real. None of it had happened to me. I heard footsteps in the hallway, Marcus's voice saying, Mom, where did you take her? Rachel's response was calm and measured. She's where she needs to be, where she'll stay until she understands. I heard Marcus try the door. His voice got panicked when he realized it was locked. What are you doing? He shouted. Let her out right now. Paul's voice joined in, deeper and firm. This is for your own good, son. For the family. You'll understand once the baby comes. But I'm not pregnant, I screamed through the door. Rachel's laugh was soft and unsettling. Not yet, dear, but you will be. We've been very patient, very careful. Everything is ready now. I backed away from the door, and that's when I saw the camera in the corner of the ceiling. A red light blinking steadily. They'd been watching, planning. The clothes, the photos, the fake medical records. But what I found hidden behind the crib made me realize I wasn't the first girl they'd locked in this room. The rest of the story is on my channel or linked below.